The ultimate enigma that shrouds our existence, known as death, has long captivated the human psyche. It whispers in the depths of our minds, triggering profound emotions and primal fears. The fear of death is a complex and multifaceted aspect of the human experience. While the specific reasons for fearing death can vary from person to person, there are several common psychological factors that contribute to this fear. Here are 10 psychological reasons why some individuals may be afraid to die. 1. Fear of the unknown. The fear of the unknown surrounding death stems from our natural human curiosity and desire for knowledge. We constantly seek to understand and make sense of the world around us. Death, however, presents an enigma that cannot be solved through direct observation or scientific exploration. The uncertainty of what happens after we die, whether there is an afterlife or simply nothingness, can be unsettling and evoke fear. The lack of concrete answers about the nature of existence beyond death can create a sense of anxiety and existential unease. 2. Loss of control. Throughout our lives, we strive to maintain a sense of control over our circumstances, decisions, and the outcomes we experience. We make plans, set goals, and exert our will to shape our lives. Death, however, represents the ultimate loss of control. It is an event that we cannot prevent or delay indefinitely. The realization that we have no power to control or influence the timing or manner of our death can be deeply unsettling. The fear of relinquishing control and surrendering to an inevitable fate can generate anxiety and a sense of helplessness. 3. Fear of non-existence. As sentient beings, we are constantly aware of our own consciousness and existence. We have thoughts, feelings, and experiences that shape our perception of reality. The concept of non-existence after death challenges our understanding of the self. The idea that our consciousness will cease to exist, and we will no longer have any awareness or experience, can be difficult to comprehend and accept. This fear may be heightened by the innate human desire for self-preservation and the instinctual drive to seek continued existence. 4. Attachment to life. Throughout our lives, we form deep attachments and connections to people, experiences, and the world around us. These attachments give our lives meaning, purpose, and a sense of belonging. The fear of death often arises from the perceived loss of these attachments. The thought of leaving loved ones behind, missing out on significant life events, or not being able to fulfill personal goals and aspirations can evoke intense fear and sadness. Our attachments to life and the fear of losing what we hold dear can make the prospect of death highly distressing. 5. Fear of pain and suffering. For many individuals, the fear of death is closely tied to the fear of pain and suffering that may be associated with dying. The anticipation of physical or emotional pain can be a significant source of anxiety. Witnessing others experience pain or having personal experiences of pain can intensify this fear. The fear of a protracted or agonizing death can evoke distressing thoughts and images, leading to a heightened fear of the dying process itself. 6. Fear of missing out. Life is full of experiences, opportunities, and the potential for personal growth. The fear of death often encompasses a fear of missing out on all that life has to offer. Whether it's the anticipation of future achievements, relationships, or simply the joys of everyday living, the thought of not being able to participate in these experiences can be deeply unsettling. This fear may be particularly pronounced during major life transitions or periods of significant personal or professional growth. 7. Existential concerns. Contemplating death forces us to confront existential questions about the nature and purpose of life. It raises profound inquiries about the meaning and significance of our existence. Facing our own mortality can lead to a deep examination of our beliefs, values, and the legacy we leave behind. This introspection can be unsettling and provoke fear as we grapple with the uncertainty and existential angst that arises from contemplating the finite nature of our lives. 8. Loss of identity. Our identity is closely tied to our experiences, relationships, accomplishments, and the roles we fulfill in society. Death represents the end of our identity and the narrative of our life. The fear of death may be fueled by the fear of losing our sense of self and personal identity. We worry about how our absence will impact the memories and perceptions others hold of us. This fear may be more prominent in individuals who strongly identify with their roles, achievements, or relationships, as they fear losing the essence of who they are. 9. Separation anxiety. Death involves the separation from loved ones and the loss of connections and relationships. This can trigger feelings of grief, loneliness, and fear of abandonment. The fear of being separated from loved ones and no longer being able to support and care for them can intensify the fear of death. We are social beings, wired for connection, and the thought of leaving our loved ones behind can evoke profound emotions and distress. 10. Fear of judgment or the afterlife. Religious and cultural beliefs often include notions of judgment, an afterlife, or consequences for our actions in the next realm. The fear of death may be fueled by the fear of potential negative outcomes or punishment in the afterlife. Individuals who hold strong religious or spiritual beliefs may fear not meeting the expectations set by their faith, or facing a negative outcome after death. This fear may also be intertwined with feelings of guilt, regrets, or uncertainty about one's actions or choices in life. It's important to recognize that the fear of death is a deeply personal and subjective experience. While these psychological reasons can help us understand some common fears associated with mortality, individuals may have their unique combinations of fears and anxieties. Coping with the fear of death often involves reflection, self-exploration, and seeking support from loved ones or mental health professionals to navigate these complex emotions and find meaning in our lives. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this. See you in the next one.